Senator Britt of Alabama is back in the news discussing the More Opportunities for Mums to Succeed, aka Moms Act, she and other GOP senators have just introduced. Does this new bill actually help women succeed? Spoiler alert, no. According to Jezebel, the bill is, quote, pushing forced motherhood, attempting to bolster the surveillance of pregnant people, and legally recognizing unborn embryos as people. The bill has at its centerpiece a new website called pregnancy.gov, which excludes any information about abortion clinics. The bill also notes that the website's users can consent for their contact information to be used by the government, which may conduct outreach via phone or email to share additional resources that would be helpful. As Shannon Watts pointed out on X, the same people looking to create a federal database of pregnant women also oppose creating a federal database of gun owners. Ron DeSantis already tried and failed at pitching the idea of making America Florida. Why does Senator Britt think we'd be interested in making America more like Alabama? The new Moms Act would do nothing to address the incredible dangers already facing girls and women in Alabama, which currently has the worst maternal mortality rate in the nation. As AL.com recently reported, Alabama's overall maternal mortality rate is 65 deaths per 100,000 births, nearly double the national rate of 34. For black women in Alabama, that number skyrockets to more than 100, much higher than the national average of 69. The United States maternal mortality rate is significantly higher than other developed nations. For example, Canada's rate is around 8.4. In other words, if you're black and pregnant in Alabama, you're 12 times more likely to die than if you're a pregnant woman in Canada. But Republicans like Britt don't want to address that, nor do they want to address the dangers facing black babies in Alabama. Alabama Reflector reports the state infant mortality rate for black infants was 12.4 per 1,000 live births in 2022, an increase over the 11 deaths per 1,000 in 2018. For white infants, the mortality rate in 2022 was 4.3 per 1,000, an all-time low. And because black infants, 28% of births, are nearly 3 times as likely to die before age 5 than white infants in Alabama, they account for more than half, 51.4%, of all infant deaths in the state. There are easy ways to fix this. Alabama is one of 10 states that still refuse to expand Medicaid under Obamacare, reducing care for girls and women before, during, and after pregnancy. Meanwhile, the state's relentless attacks on reproductive health care, combined with recent closures of maternity wards, are only making the situation in Alabama even more dire. Republicans like Britt say they want mums to succeed, but that success is only possible when women and families have access to basic reproductive health care and the freedom to make their own choices about their lives and their bodies. That success is only possible when women, especially black women, survive childbirth, and when babies, especially black babies, make it through infancy. There are basic, proven steps that would make an immediate difference to maternal and infant mortality in Alabama. But extremists like Britt would prefer to turn the whole country into Gilead than to make Alabama as safe as it should be for pregnant women and babies.